Hello everyone, Ron here from RJJ's Reactions, and I am here with a bumped up request from George. Thank you very much, George. The artist, the band is called Mammu, and the song is Kinder Version. I have never heard of Mammu, so of course I haven't heard of this song either. Really interested to jump into this one. George says they're an Icelandic band. I don't know anything else about them, but we are about to find out. So they're new to the channel, obviously. I will put a link in the description to their channel and to the original video here so that you can check that out if you want. Go to their channel for sure and subscribe and like and comment and support the artist. Definitely want to do that. Also, if you don't mind subscribing to my channel, it does help a lot, and I really do appreciate everyone who has subscribed, liked videos, commented. I read all of your comments, answer as many as I can. Sharing videos is also helpful. It gets people to come back to the channel and check out some other things, unless I scare them off with my incredibly hideous visage, but hopefully not. And also clicking on all the notifications can help too. So you might think about doing that, particularly when videos are blocked. It helps you get notified. All right, let's have a listen to, oh, and if you want to bump up your request, as George did, check in the description. You can get yours within a few days rather than months on the regular list. I don't mind adding to the long list, but it is really long. Yeah, there's so many great artists to get to. So there you go. There's a way of doing that down there. You just buy me a coffee. There's 3 different ways to do it. It's pretty easy. And let me know what you would like me to react to. All right, let's have a listen to Mammu and Kinder Version.
You showed me how to move. You show me the dark show.
It's going to start over because I adjusted the volume there.
My river of love and my crystal of truth. I followed you everywhere and you showed me how to move. You showed me the dark, showed me the light. There was a glitch inside my cold, cold wall. But what's the point of knowing when this is already good? Something grows in my garden, but they say I ain't ready to play.
Nice. Good drummer there. Yeah, I don't know the names of the band. The vocals are very good so far. Started off really quiet. Now it seems almost loud. So I'll try to adjust there a little bit. Yeah, great guitar work, and I like the thump of the percussion as well. Kind of building.
Showed me the light. I knew it all along, I knew it all along. Something grows with me. Have you been excited? Have you been excited?
only picking up a few of the lyrics. I can't hear very many of them, but there seems to be some sort of struggle going on. I don't know whether it's an internal struggle. I think it might be. Um, uh, Kind of picking that up from the performance as well as the very few lyrics that I'm able to understand. Um, yeah, I might have a look at the lyrics afterwards. Wait till we get to the end. Maybe I'll start picking up more as we go, but having a little bit of difficulty there. Love it instrumentally, really incredible. I don't know what that tool is on the floor that they use, but Asaf Avidan uses it fairly often as well, and it can do all sorts of manipulation on the sound, and it's incredible. And it sounds it's got a very kind of cold, hard edge to it as well. The instrumental part of it. Yeah, I'm sure it's a struggle going on.
Cold fate, cold down fate, street light,
Yes. Mm, all right. Okay, cameras, editor.
Discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.
There you go. Uh, I'll put a link in the description to this video anyway, and also to Mammoot's channel. I'm assuming they have one, so that you can check them out and subscribe, of course. I think I'm going to pull up the lyrics. Often when I plan on doing the lyrics, I've already pulled them up before I start the video, but I thought maybe I would be able to understand them as I was listening. There was no CC here, and often it doesn't work anyway. Um, I do have difficulty understanding even songs that are pretty clear the first time I listen to them. I'm terrible at being able to pick out the lyrics. But this one I found really difficult, and there are some artists, and I don't know, this is only the first song I've listened to, so maybe it's not always this way, but it is, if I had any complaint, that would be my one thing, is that you can't understand a word hardly, or at least I can't anyway, maybe you did. But on your first listen. However, I loved it instrumentally. I loved, it seemed like pain, I guess. It seemed like a struggle to me that the main lead singer was portraying here. Um, uh, she sometimes sounded like she was almost screaming or yelling. The machine at the bottom there that they were using to manipulate sound sounded like screams sometimes too. So something there. I'll have a look at the lyrics in a moment and maybe I can say something more intelligent. And then again, maybe I can't. You never know with me. If you're not staying for the lyrics, please don't forget to subscribe here and go and subscribe to Mammut and also like the video if you did uh, and let me know what you think of it. But I hope you'll stick around for the lyrics. Let's have a look now. All right, here we are, Kinder Version by Mammoet. My river of love and my crystal of truth, I followed you everywhere and you showed me how to move. You showed me the dark, showed me the light. There was a glitch inside my cold, cold wall. But what's the point of knowing when this is already good? Something grows in my garden, but they say I ain't ready to play. I'm not entirely sure what's happening here. I still think it's kind of a struggle internally. There's a glitch inside my cold, cold wall. And also a little bit playing around with the garden makes me think of the Garden of Eden. Something grows in my garden, but they say I ain't ready to play. Also the line, when this is already good. So why risk it? So that I'm not sure if they're playing with that, but definitely could be. It certainly comes to mind when you read those three lines. When this is already good, something grows in my garden, but they say I ain't ready to play. You're not ready to know yet. You're not ready to have that knowledge. Is that what they're playing with? My river of love and my crystal of truth, I followed you everywhere and you showed me how to move. You showed me the dark, showed me the light. Boy, you showed me the dark, showed me the light. I knew it all along. I knew it all along. Something grows with me. Have you been excited? I'm bringing all my stories back, erasing all the kinder versions of my past. So, and I think that was repeated at the end a lot as well. Cold feet at the street light. Have you been inside it? I've been inside it. I don't know exactly what's going on here. Um, I don't know. Have you been inside of yourself? But what's cold feet at the street light? I'm bringing all my stories back, erasing all the kinder versions of my past. Um, Not positive. Yeah, and then it does say this quite a lot at the end. So I'm bringing all my stories back, erasing all the kinder versions of my past. I'm bringing all my stories back. So bring me all my stories back. Cold fate, cold feet at the streetlight. Have you been excited? I'm bringing all my stories back. I don't know, reevaluating your life, looking at all of the various yous, maybe looking at, and this can be a mistake. I don't mean my interpretation's a mistake, which it probably is, but I mean this can be a mistake for people to do too. So sometimes you think of your past, because we all give a version of us, right, to the outer world at least, and sometimes even to ourselves. Um, that we're good people, kind people, and whatever. You try to give a good impression, generally speaking. And sometimes we kind of push down or ignore the bits of ourselves that we think aren't so great. But in many ways, they're just human traits. They're not necessarily all that bad. But at certain points, you dig them up, so this is giving me that feeling, erasing all the kinder versions of my past. I'm bringing all my stories back. So all the stories that you kind of hid away or kept from the public eye, or maybe even kept from your own consciousness, kind of buried away. And now those kinder versions that you created, you're going to erase those and you're going to pull up all of the stories. So bring me all my stories back. And then cold fate, obviously you could be talking about determinism or the idea that you really don't even have control. Could be, might not be. Cold feet at the streetlight. Not exactly sure about the streetlight part, but anyway, very interesting. I do think it's probably some kind of an internal struggle with various parts of you, perhaps your past, uh, perhaps just the stories that you've hidden and kept away, even maybe from yourself to some extent, and now you're reviewing them all, and maybe being unkind to yourself as well, right? Remember, all humans have this similar issues and hidden pieces of themselves and the parts that they show to the public and the parts that they'll admit to themselves, etc., etc. And yeah, anyway, I'll just be quiet now because now I'm rambling and not making sense. Sometimes with lyrics like this, it takes a lot longer to sort everything out. So going through on a first run is tricky to pick out everything. You can let me know what it means to you. It might mean something completely to you than it does to me, and it might mean something completely to Mammoet than it means to any of us. Who knows? Maybe they do. Maybe they've talked about it as well. That's possible. I don't do research ahead of time. I like to come in cold and do the review, listening to the first time and hearing and seeing the lyrics for the first time. Unless, of course, it's a band or a group that's been around for decades. And of course, then I have heard the song maybe many times, but not this one. Did really enjoy it. Very, very interesting. I do like to be able to hear the lyrics through songs, so that would be my only complaint, but that may be more on me than on them. And so you can let me know what you think of the song. And also of Mammoet. Also, let me know what else you'd like me to react to. I'll add it to the regular list, but it will be quite some time before I get to it. It'll be next year for sure, almost for sure, unless there's some reason for me to bump it up. But you can bump it up if you like. Check in the description. There's 3 ways to buy me a coffee: PayPal donation, Ko-fi link, and buy me a coffee link. They all work. Let me know what you want me to react to, and you'll get yours much, much quicker. Also check in the description for a link to Mammoet's channel to go and support them, of course. And don't forget to subscribe here. And also clicking on the notifications can help. In the meantime, have an amazing day. It's Ron from RJJ's Reactions. Keep listening, keep having fun. Bye-bye for now.